2023년 5월 2일 오후 3시 30분경 한 가정집 지하실에 여성이 감금되어 있다는 신고 전화가 접수되었습니다. 신고자가 가리킨 곳은 오하이오주 클리브랜드의 주택가였습니다. 현장에 도착한 경찰이 문을 두드리자 머리부터 발끝까지 빨간 옷을 입은 드란테의 에드먼드-가이거가 나타났습니다. 경찰은 지하실 수색을 요청했지만 드란테는 이를 격렬히 거부했습니다. 그리고는 자신이 기밀정보원이라는 말을 반복하며 흥분을 가라앉히지 못했습니다.
Bro, y'all can't be here like this. You can't be here like this, bro.
I'm just knocking on your door.
I understand that, but you making me hot.
What?
You're making me hot.
What does that mean?
I'm about to come out.
All right, come on out.
All right.
Give me a few minutes to take a look.
How you doing, sir?
Y'all can't be out here like this.
My name's Officer Robles. That's Officer Obed. Just
That's
so you know,
cool.
everything's recorded.
Listen,
Yes?
turn those cameras off, please.
Well, what's going on?
Can you please turn the cameras off?
You have to give me a reason, and I can't.
You guys are making my spot hot. I work for you guys, okay? Long story short, I work for you guys. Please get out here. You guys are blowing the spot up. All right?
Who do you work for?
I can't tell you that.
Why?
I cannot tell you that because I'm not allowed to tell you that. Okay, so just understand that.
Well, here,
Go home.
we have a call. Here, sir, let me just tell you why we're here, and then we'll leave. It could be nothing. I don't know. I don't know anything about you.
All right, I'm just saying, y'all can't be here. Y'all making my spot hot. All right? You hear me? So what I need y'all to do
Hey,
is
sorry, can you come over to this address for a minute?
No, don't do that, bro. You broke.
So we were told that the lady's tied up in the basement.
There ain't nobody tied up in the basement.
Can we look?
No, but
Why not?
Because I say so.
Is someone tied up down there?
No,
What's your name, buddy?
I can't tell you that, bro.
Why don't you want to tell us who you are?
Ooh, I'm trying to tell you I'm a confidential informant. That's all I have to say. You guys are bugging right now. You guys are,
If we don't take this seriously,
I'm about
there's
to give
something
you
going
I'm
on.
about to give you my social security number.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go. Stop. Please don't
That's
do
all
this.
right. Has anyone been over here recently that was
No,
upset?
bro.
Or is there someone that's upset with you?
I don't give a no, bro. That's
That
not
would be making some stuff
Listen, I
up.
don't give a what's going on. I don't care what they got to say. I am a confidential informant. You guys have been here for too long. Please leave. I'm a confidential
Will
informant.
you listen?
You guys
Even
are breaking my
can you
spot.
listen for 2
No,
seconds?
that,
Even if we run you,
This is
I don't
my
know what
life
you
on the
look
line.
like.
You tripping, bro.
I don't know what you look like.
Man, you tripping. Everybody know my house.
Sir, what's the first thing you said to
Y'all
me when I
trying to
knocked
get
on
me
the
killed.
door?
You
What's
trying to
the
get me
first thing
killed.
you said to me when I knocked on the door?
What do you want?
No.
What was the first thing I said to you?
You said you're making my place hot.
Exactly.
So you don't find that weird?
No.
Most people just say hello or how you doing or
Listen,
what's
I'm
going
being
on.
honest with you. I'm telling you everything my detective told me to tell y'all.
Who's the detective?
I can't give you that. Leave and go do your homework.
Don't call me names.
I'm sorry, sir.
That's not nice.
I'm sorry.
There's no reason you need to be disrespectful to me because I was nice to you the whole time.
Sir, I
Don't.
deeply apologize. I deeply apologize, but
All right.
I'm worked up.
But honest to God, we can make all this go. We can make all this go
My
away.
life is on the line.
We can make this all go away. We can make this all go away.
Detective Smith, please, go.
Which
please.
Smith?
Detective Smith.
The one in.
Second District. Okay, that's how you know I'm not
So, okay, well, I guarantee.
His phone number's right here.
No,
Look,
listen.
I'm not
We'll
gonna
call
play
him.
with y'all.
Listen, we'll
Don't
call him.
Don't.
Well, why
don't
wouldn't I
call
call
him
him?
here.
Will you stop talking for a moment?
My life is on the line. I'm trying to tell you, I work for you guys. That's what I'm trying to tell
Then this
you.
guy would be calling us.
Who? Detective Smith? Detective
Yeah.
Smith? He don't know you here yet. I'm about to call him and tell him to get all these cars from away from
Well,
the
he's
house.
not really in charge of us.
Man, I know he ain't, but I'm trying to tell you, I'm working with y'all, bro.
All right,
Look,
but are you working right this second?
right now, I work for you guys for the rest of my life.
I just
Because my
want you-
life is on the line.
Just
You want me to
relax.
Look,
Just relax, guy.
look.
All right, I know who he is.
Dead.
All right,
I've been dead.
I'm telling you right
And
now.
I'm telling you right now, I've been
And I'm
talking to him
telling you
all right
right
now.
now.
I'm telling you right now, I gotta give him 10 guns on Thursday, my Look, this I talked to him all day
Listen,
long.
I don't have my glasses, guy.
I don't. Detective, we working, bro. That's all I have to say.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be here unless it was for
I understand that, but I already told y'all everything is cool and I'm working with you guys.
All right, but we still have to do a.
Guys,
We still have to follow up.
before I'm dead, before the end of the day. You guys, I asked you to turn the cameras off because I'm a confidential informant.
But right now you're not.
Dude, I'm on the clock all day, every day.
No, that's not really how that works.
I'm trying to tell you, all right.
All right,
What's going on is you guys had a kid Oscar play.
we still have to follow up on it.
There's nothing going on, sir.
If we just walk away and somebody actually is there, what are we going to do?
Well, that's what you guys are going to have to do because I'm not letting you inside.
Why would somebody say
Kids.
But why would a crackhead say that about you?
Yes, but probably because they want more, bro.
Do you have?
No, I'm not going to. Why would I say that? Why would you ask me that on camera?
I don't
Why
know.
do you do that to me? I know I don't have no.
It's my job. Well, why would the crackhead be here then?
This man is wild.
I'm not wild. I'm just
I am
asking
a
questions.
confidential informant. Bro.
What does that convey, though? A confidential informant usually has the policeman or officer or detective with them when they're working. That's kind of
I
how that
understand
works.
what you're saying, but what I am saying.
And then most confidential informants don't come screaming out the back door, "I'm a confidential informant," do they? Is he going to tell me that there's not a girl tied up in your basement?
Of course, because he's never been.
Okay,
in.
is he going to be for sure?
Yes.
How do I know?
So how does he know?
Yeah, how does he
He said
know?
he's never been here. How does he know there's not a girl tied up?
Well, so I guess you guys are going to take the crackhead's word off the mouth. Nobody knows. But
Listen,
me.
we're
한참을 대치하던 중 드란테는 집 안으로 들어가 자신이 돕고 있다고 주장하는 형사와 통화를 한 뒤 경찰들에게 지하실 수색을 허락했습니다. 경찰은 지하실을 수색했지만 에어 매트리스 하나를 제외하곤 감금의 흔적은 찾지 못한 채 현장을 떠났습니다. 그날 밤 한 여성이 드란테의 집 근처 거리에서 경찰을 불러세웠습니다. 그녀는 드란테가 60세 여성 셰릴 사이러스를 살해했을지도 모른다며 두려움을 호소했습니다. 그 여성은 며칠 전 자신과 드란테 그리고 셰릴이 함께 차를 타고 가던 중 경찰 단속에 걸렸다고 진술했습니다. 당시 드란테의 차 안에는 마약이 있었으나 경찰은 검문하지 않고 그들을 보내주었고 이후 드란테와 그의 여자친구는 셰릴이 경찰에 밀고 한 것이 아니냐며 크게 분노했다고 덧붙였습니다. 이후 목격자가 드란테의 집에 마약을 구매하러 방문했을 때 드란테가 자신이 셰릴을 죽였으며 케이블 타이로 묶고 폭행한 뒤 칼로 찔렀다고 말했음을 경찰에게 전했습니다.
So what's going on?
They tied her up, stabbed her, beat her, and killed her. He showed me pictures. He made her write 1,000 times, "I am a rat, I am a snitch, I am a rat, I am a snitch." Then where he murdered her at, he ripped up where the fireplace is, he ripped up all of the tile right there and told me I have to paint it and I have no choice. He wants me to paint it tomorrow. My friend Katie seen her in the basement and called the police, and they said he called the detective. The detective said, "Well, just let them search your basement." So he moved her body from the basement to upstairs and let the cops come in and search the basement. He stabbed her in her right arm, which is on the pictures. She's bound up naked. She's naked in front of the fireplace, tied with zip ties. You can see her writing with a pencil and a piece of paper, and he beat her so bad she couldn't open her eyes. But he said he kept feeding her crack to keep her alive, but he beat her for 3 hours and then murdered her.
Who said that? Told you this?
And showed me pictures on his phone of her dead body.
Why'd he do all that?
He said he trusts me. I don't know why. He was like, he's like, I made my girlfriend help beat her up. He's like, I'm just letting you know that I'll do the same thing to you.
첫 방문으로부터 약 9시간 뒤인 5월 3일 새벽 12시경 경찰은 다시 드란테의 집에 출동했습니다. 그의 집에는 음악이 크게 틀어져 있었습니다.
Yo,
Jake.
do they know what I told you about those?
Listen, we're here to look to see for a body. That's it.
경찰이 집으로 들어서자 어디선가 이상한 소리가 들려왔습니다.
Is anybody on that front porch? No. So what's that noise I keep hearing? That you keep turning the music up on I hear something.
I heard him dragging something out when he went from the front to the back.
Is anybody in that front? Because I heard voices.
Yeah. Who's up there?
Oh, okay.
Who's up there?
What is that?
Can you hear it?
Flynn, please.
Who's up there?
Where are you at?
She's under. There's a thing under. Remember I shone my flashlight?
Do you need help?
Back there?
All right. Sam 24, can you get us another car over here?
Come to the back.
Where are you at?
Where you at, man?
M35, you can send us. Same 2 force numbers.
Hello, 15.
All right, we're looking. Hey, how do you get to her?
No, don't get me.
In the black box?
Yeah,
Oh my God, dude.
yeah. Tell me.
Radio City MS.
I'm paralyzed.
Oh my gosh.
I'm paralyzed.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 60.
Are you injured besides that?
I'm paralyzed.
You're paralyzed.
I hurt.
All right, we want to get you out of there, but I'm afraid to move you. I'm going to let EMS do all that,
I
okay?
hurt so bad.
What did he do to you?
He kicked me punches.
Did he stab you?
Yeah.
Did he sexually assault you at all?
Yeah.
Do you know how long you've been here?
Yeah.
Is it just one day?
Yeah.
집 앞 베란다에 낮에는 없었던 검은색 플라스틱 상자 안에서 몸을 한껏 웅크린 셰릴 사일러스가 발견되었습니다. 최소 7시간 이상 통안에 있던 셰릴은 경찰이 처음 집을 방문했을 당시엔 지하실에 있었다가 경찰이 수색을 시작하기 직전 다른 방으로 그리고 다시 문 앞 베란다 쪽으로 옮겨졌습니다. 병원으로 이송된 그녀는 혼수 상태에 빠졌고 깨어났을 때는 신체의 반쪽이 마비된 상태였습니다. 셰릴이 발견되자마자 체포된 드란테는 피해자 신문에서 자신은 단지 셰릴이 경찰에 자신의 마약 소지를 신고할까봐 숨기려 했을 뿐이라고 주장했습니다. 그리고 경찰이 처음 그녀를 발견하지 못한 것을 오히려 경찰 탓으로 돌렸습니다.
So yesterday was Tuesday, so she probably got there like Monday or something?
Yeah, Monday she was kicking it, true, cool, calm, collected, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Eating, lying to me. Like, dude, you tripping, like, why do that? You know what I'm saying? So that's how that went down, bro. And I was like, I apologize, bro. But I just ain't trying to die out here in these streets with y'all, with these kids. Because this is serious. I keep on telling them, like, I need to talk to a corporal. And I feel like my life is in danger, bro. People have tried to kill me 3 times already. You feel me? I've been shot in my ass, stabbed underneath my underarm, blood, all type of weird. This shit is crazy. And I felt like I was gonna die if I didn't hold her for like 2 days. Long story short, if I wanted to kill her, she would have been dead.
So you're questioning her about it, she keeps lying, denying everything going
I
on.
beat her up, I fed her, showered her, all type of weird shit. Made sure she ate. But I just could not let her go back on the streets and tell everybody that I was working for y'all.
No, like were you giving her drugs and stuff like that?
Why would I give her my drugs?
So at that any point was she asking to leave, different things like that?
She has nowhere to go. All she was just asking was why. Stop, I won't do it again. I'll never tell.
So when cops show up the first time yesterday with you and stuff like that, they
actually checked the basement.
Yeah.
She wasn't in the basement. She was upstairs laying down in the bed.
So
we went down in the basement.
So let me ask you, because there was a moment in time, I wasn't there, so I can't speak on it or anything. So there was a moment to where like you were still inside the house for a little bit. Did you have to call anybody to ask if you should let the cops in or anything like that?
My detective.
Okay, so you called.
Yeah, she was in like in the bedroom upstairs.
Okay, so
police. But no, he wasn't trying to. He ain't trying to. Like, he just told me. I called him, I'm like, bro, you can't be doing this. He didn't even know what was going on for real.
Okay.
I called him, I'm like, bro, like, what you got going on? He's like, what you mean? I'm like, bro, you got police officers outside my house. You can't let this happen. He like, well, what's going on? I'm like, man, they want to come in. They tell me there's a body inside the house. He like, dude, just let them in the house. If there's nobody in the house. They only wanted to search one room. They searched that one room. She wasn't there. They left. Okay. Stupid them. You should search the whole fucking house. Yeah. We found somebody's in the basement. Okay, come on in. Check out in the basement. Nobody's there. See you later, sir. Any job. Y'all supposed to open up the tables, open up the refrigerator? That's a horrible job on y'all part. Came in the basement the first time, checked 3 of them, 4. Walked right out. This was gonna be dead. This would have been dead in the lake by now. Y'all would have never found her. Real spill. I had more than enough time to do it. They came at 9 o'clock in the morning, didn't show back up until midnight. Could have been gone. Could have loaded her up in my dump truck and went to Rumpke and dumped her in a dumpster. Like, I'm just trying to be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I could have did that. And whose fault would that have been? The police department's, right? Yeah,
the first time they showed up, if they had gone upstairs,
They would have found her.
and she would have been,
Okay, they would have found her.
and she would have been just laying on the bed, or
Did have her put in the boxes when they came back the second time? I mean, you knew what was going on at that point.
Yeah, and I almost got away with it. Like, almost like, dude, if she wasn't making noise. I'm not trying to brag or nothing like that neither to you, bro. This is serious.
Yeah,
But y'all need to do a better job.
I agree.
I'll be the one to tell y'all that. Flat out, tell the police officers to do a better job when something coming up like this. Facts. Tell them to search everything. Okay? Please do that for me. Because people, lives are serious. Like, they did that, like, what? I had that bitch for 24 hours before like they actually got her. That's not cool.
그는 결국 살인 미수, 납치, 중상해를 동반한 폭행, 증거인멸, 무기소지 금지 상태에서의 무기소지 혐의로 기소되었습니다. 그는 과거 2012년 중범죄 전과가 있었으며 2020년 4월에는 중절도미수 및 신분증 위조 혐의로 보석금 2,500달러를 내고 1년 만에 석방된 전력이 있었습니다. 2023년 1월에는 도난 차량을 취득해 다시 수감되었지만 또다시 1,500달러 보석금을 내고 석방되었습니다. 그리고 석방 3개월 만인 5월 3일 그는 다시 법정에 섰습니다. 5월 13일 어레인먼트 절차에서 그는 무죄를 주장했고 책정된 초고액 보석금을 듣고 판사를 향해 손가락 욕설을 날렸습니다.
The bond will be set at a $750,000 cash surety property with an order of no contact with the victim.
$750,000?
That's correct, and there's also a probation hold.
Well, okay, can y'all lift the hold and at least let me try to hold the bond? I don't think nobody in the courtroom got $750,000.
You'll have to speak with the judge assigned to this case, which is Judge Holly Gallagher.
I'm about to fire. I need a new judge. I need a site judge and everything. That's crazy. Why y'all open my bond?
이러한 행동에도 불구하고 검찰과 변호인은 형량 합의에 도달했습니다. 드란테가 유죄를 인정하는 대신 살인 미수 혐의는 취소되었습니다. 결국 그는 납치, 중상해를 동반한 폭행, 증거인멸, 무기소지 금지 상태에서의 무기소지 등 최소 21년이 가능한 4가지 혐의로 기소되었습니다. 2023년 11월 29일 선고 공판 당일 피해자이자 생존자인 셰릴은 화상으로 법정에 참석해 자신에게 영구적인 피해를 입힌 드란테가 가능한 최고 형량을 받기를 바란다고 말했습니다.
I became the victim of a horrific crime. Once my neck was broken, I was picked up with a bear hug and thrust up and down stairs and from room to room. Eventually, this monster, without any sign of remorse, stuffed me in a 3x3 tote and closed the lid, which murdered my life as I knew. During all of this, I was threatened with a snitch and a rat, told it was my fault for his situation, not being able to see his daughter if he got caught. He is totally responsible for his actions, which now will keep him from his daughter. Going through all the pain he was inflicting, I was confused as to why he was doing this to me, as I have and never would snitch on anyone. I am paralyzed and 98% dependent on others for my basic needs. I cannot walk, I cannot get myself out of bed, go to the bathroom, take a shower, dress myself, perform general hygiene, feed myself, smoke a cigarette, turn the TV channel, etc. I can only use 3 fingers on one hand and cannot use the other arm at all. I'm also not a survivor, but I live through that and can continue to live. My biggest fear is that he will do this to someone else, someone not as strong or lucky as me. Or either come after me in retaliation.
검찰은 드란테가 피해자를 의도적으로 고문했으며 그 행위가 피해자의 생명을 위협했다고 주장했습니다. 반면 변호인은 드란테가 생후 6개월부터 아동복지기관의 보호를 받으며 학대와 방임을 겪어왔고 이후 위탁 과정에서도 지속적인 학대를 당했다고 주장했습니다. 또한 유년 시절 럭키 벨트로 맞으며 10살 이전부터 술과 마약에 노출되었다는 점을 정상 참작 사유로 제시했습니다.
have provided me with some information about Delante's childhood and what happened, said that changed him. It was after that attack, he became a different human being. There is a criminal history judgment, nothing like this. After that attack, he was diagnosed with PTSD, anxiety, depression, social distancing, nightmares, and flashbacks. January of this year, of 2023, he went to the hospital, he went to Signature Health to tell them that he was having nightmares, he was having flashbacks, and it was affecting the things that he did. He indicated to them there was some visions that he was having and some things that were affecting his ability to live day by day.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Eedmond-Geiger, would you like to say anything, sir?
Yeah, I would like to say I apologize to the victim and their family. I would also like to apologize to my kids and my family as well.
Okay, thank you, sir.
드란테의 유죄 인정으로 인해 판사 단독 재판으로 진행된 이 사건에서 판사는 피고와 피해자에게 영구적 장애를 입혔으며 그 범행이 악랄했다고 지적했습니다. 그러나 최종 선고된 형량은 최소 16년, 최대 20년이었습니다.
I do not find that substantial grounds exist to mitigate Mr. Eedmond-Geiger's conduct. Well, I find that there are substantial grounds to show how he got to the place he ended up at on May 2nd. I do not find that those mitigating factors constitute a defense to the behavior that happened here. Whether recidivism is more likely, I do find that Mr. Eedmond-Geiger was on community control when this happened. He does have a history of criminal convictions. The presumption is that concurrent terms will be imposed with the discretion to impose consecutive sentences if necessary to protect the public or punish the offender, and not disproportionate, and the court has to make findings in order to do that. I am going to impose a consecutive sentence. The law wants the court to take into consideration similar crimes, similar offenses. I've never seen an offense like this in my time on the bench. I've had hundreds of kidnappings, probably hundreds of felonious assaults. Never have I seen anything to this magnitude. This, in fact, indicates a kidnapping that truly is at the higher and more serious end of the spectrum, as well as the felonious assault. I do find that the victim suffered substantial and serious physical harm and mental harm. I find that these crimes were committed while Mr. Eedmond-Geiger was under sanction. He was on probation with me. I do find that the harm in this matter is so great or unusual that a single term does not adequately reflect the seriousness of the conduct. All right, count 2, 8 years. Count 4, 8 years is the minimum sentence to impose. 12 years is the maximum. Those counts are going to run consecutive. You have 16 years to 20 years to serve.
증거인멸죄와 무기소지 금지 상태에서의 무기소지죄는 납치 및 중상해 폭행죄와 병합형으로 진행되어 2039년 그가 47세가 되는 해에 가석방 심사를 받을 수 있게 되었습니다. 현재까지 드란테의 범행을 도운 것으로 추정되는 그의 여자친구에 대해서는 공식적으로 밝혀진 바가 없으며 드란테가 반복해서 주장했던 기밀정보원으로서의 역할 역시 사실관계가 입증되지 않았습니다. 조금의 뉘우침도 보이지 않았던 드란테, 그가 다시 사회에 나올 날을 떠올리며 이웃들은 또 한 번 두려움에 떨고 있습니다.